right. Make out real quick. All right. All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another live edition of the Swish Masters podcast. I'm your co-host, Zay, the executive producer. What's happening, man?
What's up, man?
What's good, bro?
What's up? What's up, bro?
Oh, man. Oh, this game right here, bro.
So you're just watching the game. you all saw how, man, this game was intense from like start to finish for me. This was like the best game of the series so far for me.
Yeah, definitely was the best game of the series. Most interesting game. Man, a lot of stuff to a lot of stuff to discuss, man.
Yeah, you broke it down. First your immediate reaction. I'm gonna let you
go. What's going on?
Remember, you picked the Suns.
CP3, where are you? What's going on? The ball got oil on it? Turnovers, bro. So many turnovers tonight. And
they had a couple turnovers tonight, man.
Oh man, I'm so disappointed right now. Devin Booker was giving you a great performance, man. And also, yeah, I'm gonna say that, but man,
he had 5 turnovers tonight.
Oh, bro, what's going on? What's going through your head?
I don't know what happened to CP3. But let me say this: I told you. I told you. I was getting a little worried for a little bit there. Like first quarter, you seeing Devin Booker go off. I'm like, this man is not missing a shot. And I was a little worried for the Bucks. I really was. But that tenacity they showed in the fourth quarter,
yeah,
it said a lot. That proved a lot, man. Their defense is really improved. So, shout out to the Bucks.
Man, I am so disappointed in the Suns, but shout out to the Bucks. Shout out to Chris Middleton. Went for 40 tonight.
40 tonight.
I know we were getting on him the other night about not showing up a couple games, but he put it on tonight. So clutch performance from him. Drew Holiday, not really. I can't remember like a significant scoring output.
Not scoring, but defense wise, he was. He showed up. But scoring wise, no, he's missing point blank layups, and he kind of disappeared again. But he was there for the defense, though.
Yeah, had some big time rebounds. Just making smart plays, doing Drew Holiday things outside of scoring.
I'm
so disappointed.
It's looking good for my prediction.
So you think the Bucks will come back?
Yours too. We both said like in 6, but you went with the Suns.
Hey man, we're going back to Phoenix. The Valley Boys about to come out and give us.
I don't know. This is my thing too. I was like, whoever's going to win this game is going to have a lot of momentum for the next. And whoever loses is going to be so deflated.
That's fair. I mean,
so I'm like, the Suns are really, really deflated right now. I'm not sure how you can get yourself back up after this game. See Booker go off, right?
Man, Book gave us a marvelous performance, bro.
They give you that performance, but you still lose. It reminded me of, do you remember the Trailblazers, their series against, I can't remember who they played against in playoffs, but they dropped like 50. Oh, the Nuggets. It's the Nuggets.
Yeah.
Remember how you dropped that many points? And the team loses.
Go back a few years ago.
Like, there's like nothing you can do.
Go back a few years ago. Book dropped 70. They lost by 10. 70. Given they weren't this team that they are now, but still, like, you know what I mean? 70? That's a lot. To everybody tuning in, let us know what y'all think as well. We got a lot of moments to break down from the game, but I just want to give a shout out to everybody that's tuning in live. Shout out to Trey Stoner himself, sponsoring this episode, SS96. Get your Stoner merch. Still got the promo code Swish Masters. And also look for the upcoming mixtape, Banging Out the Bushes, produced by yours truly, by Trey Stoner. Coming soon. Be on the lookout. We'll let y'all know. But let us know what y'all think of this game, man, because I'm just disappointed right now. I'm so disappointed, bro. I had high hopes. I'm thinking Phoenix is about to take this 3-1 lead, go back to Phoenix, close it out, or potentially close it out. But something just, the one sure factor in Chris Paul just seemed like it. Something isn't right. Something is going on. There's a conspiracy here.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not sure what happened to CB3 tonight, but yeah, he was definitely missing link. They made an effort to give DeAndre in the ball, but he still didn't have, like, I think he only ended up with 6 points still. You know, let me see, make sure. Yeah, he only had 6 points for them. Yeah. So, you know, it's like their core wasn't really there. Again, Booker, he took on the majority of the scoring, but that's like just counted by Middleton's 40. And the Bucks, Giannis gave you 26. And the next highest scoring person from the Phoenix was Jay Crowder for 15. So it was like, you know, you got to have that support.
Yeah.
So that's how the Bucks won, really.
Yeah.
Sure. Another key factor for me was the rebounding.
Yeah. They were crashing the offensive boards. Got a lot of second chance points. I saw Drew Holiday, Giannis.
Yeah. All the offensive boards, the offensive boards. Rebound totals were kind of close. Phoenix at 40, the Bucks at 48. But the difference is in the offensive rebounds. Phoenix had 5, the Bucks had 17. 17 offensive rebounds, 17 chances to get another bucket. So, that was the main differences of the game for me. Yeah, that and the turnovers. Guess how many turnovers Phoenix had tonight?
Do I want to know?
Phoenix has 17 turnovers. Man. There's no way you can win the game that way. And the Bucks only had 5 turnovers. So yeah,
and they got out rebounded by a large margin. So yeah, that tells the story of the game for Phoenix. But
shout out to Milwaukee's defense, though.
Gotta give them credit.
And a lot of it, like, again, CP3 just, you know, I don't know. Those CP3 turnovers just look really bad, though.
I don't know if he's like catching jitters or something in Milwaukee or what, but he looked kind of he didn't look confident out there a lot of the time. At least but not confident, but he didn't look very like solid in his decision making. Like shots he would usually like, you know, hit a fadeaway in the mid range from. He was trying to pass her up. Like that first turnover, I was like, that's an easy jump shot. You had the space. We didn't take it. And I like saw one play during the timeout. He was like, I'm gonna shoot. But
yeah, I remember seeing
started shooting.
Right. Yeah, I remember saying it. I remember seeing it.
It was too late. He couldn't really.
No.
I feel like it was kind of forced too, because
he wasn't in rhythm.
Out of the game, he didn't have any. They didn't really have any offense. They didn't get Aiden involved. They should have did a lot more pick and roll and got more ball movement. But they were playing so much off of Book. Then when Book was in foul trouble, they didn't have anything to go to. So it's like, you know, I'm a shoot, but now I'm taking difficult shots. Also, Milwaukee started off kind of bad because I was like, Giannis is shooting threes. Here we go. He was about to preach about Milwaukee beating themselves, but they fixed it.
Yeah, Giannis looked off too in the first quarter too. He wasn't being aggressive enough. It seemed like he was kind of being passive. And they kept mentioning how he needs to sit out really early. But I don't know. Maybe that's just part of Bud's rotation. I don't know. I'm not really reading too much into that.
I mean,
but yeah, he didn't look like himself early on. But he still ended up giving you like 26.
So I do have to ask you this. I know you are very much a critic of Coach Bud.
Oh yeah.
What was his what were your thoughts on his coaching scheme for the night, I guess?
I give him B+ for the night.
B+.
Give him B+. They ended up winning.
Usually it's like
early on. I was really questioning early on, but they pulled out the win. So.
Cool.
Like early for that first half, I was really questioning. I was like,
that first quarter, I was like, Phoenix is about to,
right,
take this over. Especially like I saw Book was cooking, like he had 10 points early, but I'm so mad. I'm so mad for him right now. But to highlight the Bucks, to be fair, who's your MVP for the Bucks tonight?
MVP for the Bucks. Man, good question. I got just give it Chris Middleton. Really.
I mean, he had 40.
He had some big time buckets down the stretch.
Yeah.
Great defense as well. But yeah, I'm just so glad he showed up on the offense. He gave me 40. So for me, that's your Mag MVP. How about you?
I agree. Chris Middleton definitely hit a lot of clutch shots down the line. He had some good rotations on defense. I think he doesn't get a lot of credit for like a lot of deflections he gets. I noticed that he's a long defender too, so he has the defensive capability as well. He definitely was the MVP for the night. What was the unexpected surprise player for you?
Oh, I can't think of a player, but I got unexpected play for me. Let me break this down. So Devin Booker got 5 fouls, right? This man got 5 fouls. Yeah. 2 hours in transition. Y'all know what play I'm talking about. This man is transition. Full body fouls, this man. Everybody can clearly see it's a foul, but the ref.
I mean, hey, maybe he slid over to the ref.
It's unexpected to me that you do not call a foul and give him 6 fouls and he's out there. That was the most unexpected thing for me.
Man, the ref put on his blind shades for a second. He was like, I'll let this one slide. You know what I mean? Like he should have been out of the game.
No, that's why
it didn't matter, but
you should have been out. He made that decision. You could have easily just let him go. That was Devin's decision.
He had a couple like bonehead plays, even like the loose ball foul on PJ Tucker. Right. He's running to like box out, and I get it. But at the same time, you have 4 or 5 fouls. I'm not risking that because you're the only like hope for this team right now to win this game. You're the offense. You're carrying them right now, and you go and force unnecessary contact. Like just sometimes you got to make that choice. If your team is like relying on you for shots right now, nobody else is hitting. You have to go do it. You can't. You gotta be aware and aggressive. You know what I mean? Like choose your battles wisely, because otherwise you're gonna take your team out of the game. And don't get it wrong. Book had a great game, but I saw like a few plays from him too. I was like, you gotta be a little more aware of what's going on in the game and where you are.
Yeah, you gotta be.
But that foul I felt so bad. My first thought was like, I forgot. I think it was Courtney, the ref that was refereeing for the first time in the finals.
Right.
Shout out to black refs, but I'm like, they're gonna pin this on him. They're gonna be like, oh, you can't come back. You missed
like he was right there.
Foul.
I feel like he was like right there.
He was on. He didn't call that. He had a. Well, I'm not gonna say he. They had a few missed calls in this game that I was like.
I mean, to be honest, they're letting them play. They're letting them be physical. But there are some calls that were questionable, though. For example, I believe the PJ Tucker foul, like the last one on the shooter, was it Jay Crowder? Yeah, on Jay Crowder. I feel like that wasn't a foul. Jay Crowder just kind of sold that. He wasn't in his space. He wasn't at his feet or anything. Jay Crowder didn't kick out, so I'm not sure how you call that as a foul. But I don't know. It's just
I don't know, but I have to shout out
human error with everything, so it's rough. So
I have to shout out Jay Crowder tonight. He did a marvelous job.
great acting, right?
A great acting performance a couple times tonight.
Yeah.
You saw the play where Connaughton got like the push foul. He like ran that court.
Completely oversold that.
Hey man, you got to do what you got to do for your team sometimes. Sometimes that means.
Apparently, he pushed him so hard, went to the half court. I ain't know Pat Connaughton had that much strength, but I'm gonna avoid Pat Connaughton on the streets if you can like just do a little shove and push you all the way half across the court.
He might jack you up. You never know.
Yeah, I'm gonna avoid him, bro. So, but yeah, so man, yeah, that game. If you're a Bucks fan, you're happy. You should be happy with what you saw from your team tonight, how they're able to put out a win in that type of adversity. If you're a Suns fan, I guess what positives can you take away? That's a question for you. What positives can you take away from this game as a Suns fan? Like, put yourself as a Suns fan. Like, what can they be positive?
I think there are a few positives here. Like I said, Devin Booker. You said this too. Superstars don't have back-to-back games. Bad back-to-back games. He had 10 points total last game. He came in and dropped 20 points in the first half. This game almost had I can't remember his like total, but he went for almost 40.
He had 42. He had 42 tonight.
Right. So Book scoring 42 is definitely a highlight in Milwaukee. Now he's going back to Phoenix. He's going to have a court he's familiar with. So it's definitely a good sign to see him, able to turn it on and shake off the bad game. Also, DeAndre Ayton did a decent job of guarding Giannis tonight. Even though Giannis is a monster, he still had 27. He didn't get those like crazy, just going to the basket whenever he wants scoring opportunities. Ayton was able to slow him down. Also, he was great on the boards. He had like 17 boards. It's just the rebounding is going to be hard for Phoenix because they're smaller. But if they can go back to Phoenix, run, push the pace, and play their game and hit their shots, I think they'll be fine. Those are my positives. Otherwise, their role players are going to play better at home. So, yeah, still a lot to take from it, but you gotta make up ground on the offensive boards. You can't let Milwaukee get millions of second chances.
Right, defense ends with the rebound, so you have to make sure you secure it. I'll also say, if you're a Suns fan, you have to believe that Chris Paul will not have 5 turnovers again in this game. The same thing applies for him too. Great players don't have 2 bad games in a row.
Yeah.
So I'm expecting CP3 to play a lot better. I'm not expecting him to drop 40 like Devin Booker did tonight, but like to at least be better. Facilitate better. Don't have so many turnovers. And again, I expect Booker to be smarter. He played well tonight. To be a little bit smarter in these situations. Because imagine he was on the floor for that stretch.
Right.
It could have been a totally different outcome tonight. He probably would have had 60 by the game was over. So I could see that. But but you took yourself out the game.
Yeah.
That's his fault. He could have been out way sooner, 6 fouls. So
he's still young and he'll learn from it. But I'm very impressed. I was just thinking about when he talked about what Kobe told him, be legendary. The job's not done. I saw that look in his eyes, he was going out there making shots that was reminiscent of Kobe. So I was like, okay, is he figuring it out? I think he's getting there. But as we saw, just a few bonehead plays, just not really, able to put your emotions not to the side but in check. So just letting that get away from him. he has to do a better job of, but definitely was just crazy. Even jump shots, fadeaways, left-handed scoop layups. You know, just the whole package. He has it. I just want to see him play smarter.
Yeah.
And he'll be okay.
Right. And things on Milwaukee. Milwaukee has to play. They did good. Devin Booker was making shots despite the defense that he was showing. Like hand in space and great contest, he was still making shots. But I would say Milwaukee needs to adjust on this front. They need to adjust still with this. Booker was getting a lot of shots on this screen. On the gets the set screen, roll out and gets a jumper in the mid range. It's like the same type of play. They do a better job defending that. And offensively, they found something with Chris Middleton and Giannis in the pick and roll. You can get a good shot almost every time. So really, you gotta like pick your poison. Yeah. So Phoenix, you need to find somebody to use just for that. I don't know how you can, maybe. I guess it depends on how you address that. For me. So that's a adjustment the Phoenix needs to make, and Milwaukee needs to keep utilizing that when they find themselves in these, tight scoring games. Because sometimes their half-court offense just stalls out, and it's bad. Because I can remember several plays where you could have easily had a shot, but you waste time, or you turn the ball over, or something stupid. Like I said, the Bucks can easily do. Their biggest enemy is themselves, because they can easily lose a game.
Yeah,
because of these stupid things that they do.
Yeah, when you have Giannis pulling up for threes, just unnecessarily. Like I saw a possession in the first half. I'm like, I saw Giannis pull up for back-to-back threes. I'm like, you just airballed, and then you pull up for another one when you know you're 7 feet and you can pretty much get to the rim. Why? So, it's a matter of do you want to win this game or not, in my opinion.
I'm glad he has the confidence though to shoot.
But, I mean, that's better than
still
somebody.
Use your strength though. Like if you're wide open, okay, I'm good.
Yeah.
Or like that should not be your first possession. Not just him either. A lot of other players on the Bucks too. Like the three doesn't have to be the primary shot. I can see if you're just wide open. Yeah, okay. But
they're gonna dare you to shoot, and if you can hit, for a guy like Giannis, hit 2 in the game, that's great. I'm good with that. But I don't need you to take 6 threes. Just my personal preference. I don't want Giannis taking 6 threes. I want him to put his head down, post up, go to the rim. Like that's all I need from you. Even like Brook Lopez, I want to see him more on the block. Like
it's tough though. That's tough. You have him and Giannis.
Yeah, it's true.
They have to figure that out because I would like to see that too. But
I see Brook in the corner. I'm like, he's not getting that shot off.
No, he's not.
He's not getting that shot off. He can shoot it, but he's not getting it off in time.
No, it's slow.
It's Phoenix.
They talked about that tonight too because it's slow.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
But Chris Middleton,
he only played 19 minutes tonight.
He hasn't played a lot of minutes in any game because he's just they're ISOing him out, and he's
Portis had more minutes than him tonight.
Who had more minutes?
Portis.
Yeah, Bobby Portis is
20 minutes, but still.
No, he's been playing significant minutes, but I think he's on the floor because of his energy. He doesn't. I'm not gonna say he doesn't make plays, but he doesn't make.
His energy is awesome, bro.
Yeah, like he's gonna come in and be tough. They need that kind of toughness. You need that kind of like dude that's gonna do the dirty work for you on the floor.
Yeah, let's talk about that depth you're talking about.
Yeah,
man, that was one of your key arguments.
Yeah,
last time. So this is the deal. You had Cam Johnson. I feel like he'll always be consistent for you.
I love Cam Johnson.
I do too.
He's great. Yeah.
Yeah, he can be on.
I need Cameron Payne to step up though. Cameron
Yeah, I was
Payne,
gonna say that. Yeah, Cameron Payne and
he was going off like in the conference finals, and like ever since he's just cooled off. Like went
He
down.
did have that injury though. Remember? So maybe some of it's from the
He did
injury.
have an ankle injury. Yeah,
So maybe I don't know, but we do
I
need
saw
him to do
flashes of
more.
it tonight, but
He
he
didn't have any
wasn't.
assists tonight.
But he's more of a scoring guard. I don't look for him
Yeah,
to have
though
a
he
bunch of
can
assists.
facilitate.
No,
He
I'm
can
not
make
saying he can't,
plays.
but I don't expect to like a game with him where he's getting like 6+ assists. I'm
I
like
say get 6, but it means
2 to
also says
5.
something he has 0.
Yeah, he's got to do a better job because they have length on Milwaukee and they're guarding him pretty tough. So he's not really getting to the bucket like he usually does. But
The boys in the paint.
They
Remember, Porter's
get-
blocked this shot. So
they got to get Aiden in the bank and involved a little bit more.
They tried to early on, but they kind of got away from it. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess again, like you were saying, once Booker started going off, you just keep feeding him.
Yeah.
So
you got to get Kaminsky in there or something. Like you got to keep some size on the floor. I know that Kaminsky's probably
the floor, but
you got to get some size, man. Those rebounds.
I told you about the size, man.
They got killed on the boards.
Told
Board
you.
man gets paid, and they didn't get a check tonight. So, man.
Yeah, so that's another thing too. Connaughton had a big 3 in the 4.
Connaughton was huge for them tonight.
Major 3. Yeah, so shout out to him. He had 11 points tonight. So
honestly, he's been pretty consistent throughout the series. He had probably tonight was his biggest game for them. Yeah, like I don't know how many threes he made, but I was like, dang, this dude can really.
Yeah, he made 3
knock it
threes
down.
tonight.
Yeah, big time threes.
Yeah, one major 3 that
But still, outside of him, who the Bucks have? Jeff Teague.
Jeff Teague played some.
He
Yeah,
played in the first quarter. I don't remember after that.
he had to play a little bit more because he played 11 minutes tonight.
Okay.
So he had to play a little bit more. But yeah, Bobby Portis, Connaughton, they really stepped up.
Yeah.
For the Bucks tonight. So yeah, predictions for.
I'm still rolling with the Suns. I'm not changing my prediction.
Okay.
I'm just glad we got an interesting game. It was good.
We got
to
a
see.
series now. Well,
We have a series now because at first it was like I think it's just gonna cruise all the way to the finish line, but Giants turned it on, and now the Bucks are looking like the championship team we expected to see, trying to contend for the title. So
right. So if you want your prediction to stay, I guess you're automatically going with the. You're automatically going with the. The Suns, because that's where you have to go. So no, I have to go with the Bucks too to keep my prediction. But the team you think will win, you truly think the Suns will win next game, despite your prediction.
despite CP3 having a bad game tonight, despite the Suns getting out rebounded and having like a lot of turnovers, I still think that overall, the Suns have the greater potential to win. I don't know if the Bucks are going to be consistent and make adjustments accordingly, because the Suns aren't going to play the same way the next game, in my opinion. So I'm sticking with the Suns. I'm thinking CP3 is going to have a better performance. I think Booker is going to continue to elevate. They have to get Aiden involved a little bit more for me. But I think overall they're going to show up.
Yeah, I feel like the Suns know what they need to do, and they try to adjust for that, like in the first quarter. But again, it's kind of went away. So honestly, the Phoenix, the Suns are back at home. I'm gonna still have to go ahead with the Bucks still, despite my prediction.
Yeah.
So I truly think they can get this one road game, and then they can close it out in Milwaukee. So they have to still make adjustments, like I said earlier, especially with Devin Booker coming off those screens. Do a better job defending that.
Lighten it up.
Otherwise, Chris Middleton and Giannis in the pick and roll more. And yeah.
We got some questions from the chat. Shout out to my guy, Jay Wright.
All right.
He said, do we think that Chris Middleton will be consistent for the rest of the series like that?
I got another question too. So yeah, you go ahead. What's your question again?
Do you guys think Chris Middleton will be consistent in scoring during the rest of the series?
That's a good question.
Good point.
That's a good key. So honestly, to win, he needs to. But
Willie,
all that he shot. Well, I'll say this though. You remember the closeout series against I'm slipping my mind. Yeah, the Hawks. Chris Middleton was pretty consistent those last couple of games to close out. So I would say, yeah,
that's true.
He has the potential to do it. Do I think he can do it? I'm gonna say yes. So I'm gonna go with yes. I think he can. He's shown with the Hawks series that he can do it. We just don't ever just see it every game. I don't know why we don't, but I think he can do it for these last couple of games to close out the series. Yeah.
I agree with you for the most part. I think he can. And you
will he do it? Because we all know
right.
He can. He has potential. But will he do?
I think he can. He can shoot the ball like magnificently. But
skill set, bro.
When you pointed out the Atlanta series, Giannis went down, so it was.
I know, but that shows you that he can do it, though. He can step up and do it. Remember, he led with scoring tonight. Now Giannis.
But will he be consistent? I don't think so.
I don't even give me 40 every night. I'm not saying he'll give me 40, but give me like 20 plus to get me to the finish line here. Like we're right here now. So again, you're right on the Hawks series. Giannis was out, he stepped up. But knowing that he was able to step up without Giannis, he should be able to keep it up with Giannis.
I can't call it. I can't say he's going to be consistently.
I understand
scoring output. I'll see. We'll see.
I understand it though. I truly understand why you say no. I do. That's why he can be so confusing.
Yeah.
So I have a question from. Let me see. Jay Anthony. He says, "Do you guys think that the refs contributed to the outcome of the game?" I'll let you answer that first.
Definitely some questionable calls.
That's your name, right?
Definitely some questionable calls, especially on that Booker foul. Do I think they control the result of the game? I'm gonna say no. They played a role in a few plays, but overall, I think this was more on the team in how they performed. The refs had made some bonehead plays too, though.
They did. If the Bucks lost, that's definitely a yes for me. If the Bucks lost, I would say yes. Because same thing. He should have been out. He should have been out. So I was like, man, if the Bucks win, everybody's gonna look at that ref. And everybody's gonna look at that play.
Yeah.
So if the Bucks lost, I would say yes. Because they won, you can you're okay saying no. But if the Bucks lost, I'm pretty sure everybody be like, the refs did it. Because no way. I was like, man, this NBA really rigged now. I honestly try to steer away from that.
Book went and slid him a couple.
I was starting to think, bro, no way y'all didn't call a foul on it.
Book went and slid him a couple Benjamins. That's what it was. Because, he should have been out of there.
He should have been out of there. So,
that was clearly a foul. Body contact, and he grabbed his hand.
Yes. So but otherwise, other than that, before that play, I thought the refs were doing a pretty good job for the most part.
Yeah.
I mean, we talked about some of those plays earlier, like with the fouls on 3-point shooters. Like that one foul with PJ Tucker on Jay Crowder, I personally don't think that was a foul. But you get those plays every game because it's human error.
Yeah.
So yeah. But,
hey man,
I would say yes.
I'm not gonna criticize the refs too bad, but
overall, I like the officiating tonight. Overall, they let them play.
Not bad. But yeah.
Although I guess if you're a Suns fan, do you think all those fouls on Giannis were true fouls? I guess if you're a Suns fan, you're probably upset about those fouls. I thought they were legit fouls to me because it's hard to stop Giannis.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought those were all kind of legit fouls. So.
Yeah, I mean, Giannis shoots like I don't know how many free throws per game, but I feel like it's 8 to 10 because he goes in the paint so much. So.
Yeah, he had. Yeah, you're right. He shot 8 tonight. 8 free throws. 4 for 8. Man.
Yeah. But we'll see. I'm sticking with the Suns. Q sticking with the Bucks.
Oh yeah, we kind of have. I mean, we not only did we predict that, we also think that those teams will actually win the next game. Besides, for my case, the Bucks have all the momentum right now. The Suns gonna have to
home court advantage.
Yeah, y'all do, but man, I'll be so deflated after this game.
We'll see, man.
Like we said earlier, we addressed those things earlier too. So we'll see.
Stars don't have bad back-to-back games.
That's true. True.
So
I say this too. Do you think Chris Paul just didn't want to be down 3-1, be up 3-1? Do you think that's the case? Because like for some reason,
yeah,
maybe that's the case, man. Maybe he just he'd rather even up the series than go up 3-1 because of all his past experiences with 3-1.
Yeah, I think
that's a silly argument. I'm just talking. I'm just
cool.
talking.
Yeah. I just thought back, man. I was like, ooh, he has some bad history with that. But no, I think he was just in his head a little bit tonight. Probably overthinking things, trying to make plays that he didn't have to instead of just making the simple play. So he's gonna be better next game. I believe that. CP3 is a hard worker, a floor general, point guard, so he'll be back.
Everybody doesn't have great games all the time, so
yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm sure you'll bounce back from it.
Yeah.
I just don't think it'll be enough. Because again, the size, you gotta address that, man. We talked about that. So we'll see.
Yeah. I mean it plays a big factor, but I'm gonna roll with this push and pace shooting. So sticking with it, man. Shout out to everybody who tuned in, man. Thank y'all for, participating, joining the conversation. We appreciate y'all. Keep supporting, liking, subscribing to videos.
Yep. That's it. Yeah. Appreciate y'all. So yeah, I was trying to look at the chat again and see if I missed anything else as far as questions. Yeah. So I don't see anything. So looks like we're good, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. We see y'all again live out there in this game, which will be on Saturday. So yeah, let's see who was right and go from there.
For sure. Y'all take it easy. Thank y'all for tuning in, man.
Yep. All right. Peace.